Today is a history lesson. Today we're going to learn about Gregory Alexandrovich Potemkin. Now, Potemkin was a minister in the Russian government in the late 19th century. He was also the lover of the Tsarina, Catherine the Great. Now, in the late 1880s, Catherine the Great and a number of other ministers decided that they were going to tour a new territory that had been taken over by Russia in the Crimea. And so they were going to do this entire flotilla down the Dnieper River on barges. Now, Potemkin didn't want to have the Tsarina embarrassed, but he knew that the villages along the Dnieper River in the newly acquired territories were extremely poor and very shabby. So what Potemkin did, without telling his Tsarina, he organized a series of fake villages. Basically what Potemkin did was create movie sets in an era where there were no movies. These prefab villages were set up so that as the Tsarina floated down the Dnieper River in her barge, the village would be set up overnight. These were fake facades to make the village look good from the perspective of the barge. Then the guys who were like the set crew would dress up as peasants, and they would occupy the village as the barges went floating by. Once the barge had floated by, they would break down the set and move it very quickly overland to the next place that the barge would float by, and they'd set up the village in a little bit different configuration so that everybody on the barge thought it was a new village. This became known as a Potemkin village. So why are we talking about Potemkin villages here in Tierra del Mar in the 21st century? Well, the term Potemkin villages now has a political meaning. It means a temporary construct to make something look better or to hide something that's actually pretty ugly. And we've got a Potemkin village right here in Tierra del Mar. Want to see one? Let's go. Welcome to the Potemkin village of Tierra del Mar, lot 3200, owned by Facebook for their horizontal drilling project. Prettied up in the last couple of days to make it look better, or at least to hide its overall ugliness. And here is the lovely Facebook lot as it appears now, and I'm going to give you a comparison perspective of what it looked like only 3 weeks ago. And here's the lot from a different perspective, and once again, I'll show you what it looked like only 3 weeks ago. I guess you could say they spruced it up a little.